Greetings everyone, it's IT2. Today is February something, and I am back from the gym with a new fitness arc update. When's the last one I made? Like a week and a half ago or something like that? You probably thought, T2's done quit. He's not even going to keep doing the fitness thing. No, I've been going at it hard. I'm pretty much maxing out some machines now. I don't even know how I'm going to improve because I've been like this 3 times since I made the last video, I think. So I went one time after the last video, and then I went yesterday, and my cardio hasn't really improved. I did like 5 miles that one time. Now I'm just doing like a mile or 2 sometimes, and sometimes I'll go up a level or 2, and it's like I don't know. But then my buddy from work texted me because he didn't go yesterday. He's going to go to Nashville today, I think. A team texted me this morning, like 4 in the morning, saying, "Hey, you want to go to the gym?" I just happened to look at my phone, which I need to show you my phone because I cracked the screen on it. It's like all broke. I'm going to get one of those screen repair kits and like see if they work. Make a video about that. And he texted me like 3 or 4 minutes before I checked the phone because I took the dog out to pee. And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll go again," because I slept and I wasn't really sore. Every time I go out, I work really hard. I sleep 9 hours, and then it's like it's all gone. I don't feel sore anymore. This one I felt a little bit sore. Like I got this one ab, like right here. Like I don't know why this is like the main ab that hurts or whatever. Right, I can feel it right now. And a little bit on the arms was a little bit sore, just a little sore, but nothing really. But then I got there before him, and I did some preacher curls. I did 3 sets of like 90-pound shoulder deltoid lifts like this, where you just like, look at this, look at the armpit sweat. And then I did some of these pull down things like this. I did some of these like this. My whole fucking arms and shoulders was like kind of tired by the time he got there. So then I started doing these ab curls on this ab machine where you lift forward like this, and it works your like upper abs. And that one I'm doing like 130s yesterday, 150s today, like 20, 25 reps or something like that, something crazy. But the machine right next to it is one where you lift your legs at the same time, and then that one works your like lower abs. And that one I can only do like maybe 30 pounds. That one just kills you. I don't know what the difference is. Then you got one where you do your obliques where you turn sideways, and I've maxed that machine out. I'm on this like the highest weight it'll go. I do like 20 reps each way, sideways, left and then right. And then the leg lift machine where your legs go up like this. I can do the max weight, but it's kind of hard, so I do like maybe 200 pounds. And then I did maybe 20 reps at 200 pounds, and I stopped and did like 18 reps. I stopped and I went back to it later and I did like 100-pound reps, and I did that like I don't know how many times, 15, 20. And then the opposite of that, you pull your legs down. That one I can put it on like 30 pounds and just like read a book and just do it for I did like 250 reps the other day because I was just, that's the machine. Like there's certain machines that you just, is your relaxing machine. This is one where I can just do all day long, I guess. I don't know if that's for everybody. But like my buddy, he was doing like different machines over here in front of me. I'm just like sitting on this machine reading the book, and it was like 250 times too. And it didn't hurt while I was doing it, but when I got home, it was like I got a little jelly leg, a little hard to walk. So that was good. And then today I just kind of did like a little bit of everything again. The one where you do the overhead hammer curls, where you go backwards like this. I don't really like that one. I do stretches where I'll put my leg on like the highest rung of the stretching rack and just like stick it, or I'll go in the Stairmaster and put it on the highest stair. Like, what is it, about like this angle? And hold it for there for like 30 seconds. Did that a couple of times on both legs. I did the abductor machine where you squat and then you pull your legs apart like you're a whore, like one of those gynecologist tables or something. It's pretty embarrassing when I saw this girl doing the machine where you lay on your back and you kick upwards to work the glutes. That one seems more manly, so I'll probably start doing that. But then they have the opposite machine where you sit forward and you push your back up off the ground. But I'm pretty sure that's the machine I saw a video of somebody like crushed their leg and broke their bones and everything because they couldn't hold the weight and it just like slammed them. So I almost fucked up on that one. Because you gotta like put one leg down before you let off the weight. Or you can just like, if you're trying to like get off the machine with both feet on the thing, it forces you into a squat. And it's just like, if you can't do a squat, it's gonna like snap your tendons or something, right? And I don't know why I can't do like this Asian squat I keep seeing where you put your elbows on your knees and both of your legs are together. My legs don't come together. Like, my thighs are too big, or maybe it's my dick. No, it's not. But I can't do the Asian squat. And I can't get my feet to stay flat on the ground. I gotta like sit on a weight or something. I don't know. I gotta figure out the squat game. I feel like it'd be so good for you. Just hanging would be good for me. Rowing is pretty good, pretty easy. I could do that pretty normally every time. I've got to figure out a way to work this muscle right here, the inner pec. Because when I'm doing this machine, I feel like I'm using my arm muscles more than I'm using the pecs. I don't know how to like force my pecs to engage so that I'm squeezing my tits, making my tits get flat and big, like right in here. But I'm going to figure that out. I like doing shoulder shrugs with weights where you like work your neck and get a big thick ass what do you call this? What do you call this muscle? Is that the tricep? Your lats are in your back, your delts are here. Is this the tricep? Or is this the bicep? This is your what is it called? Let me look it up. Also, my buddy at work, he has found him a woman today. He is excited about. She was doing some trapezius, the traps. Yeah, the traps is what I'm working on. He saw this woman that was on just walking on a treadmill. She had a pretty nice butt. He was like, "Look at this woman over here. I'd marry her right now." I'm like, "Okay." And she went to the back where the big weights are. So I went back there and I took a peek. She was doing squats on the squat rack. And he was doing some kind of like arm thing. I was like, "Hey, she's back there right now. You want to go back there and we'll see if we can like do some deadlifts in front of her, maybe impress her or something." He was like, "Okay, we'll go back there." And I did my 225-pound deadlift. And then I took both of the 45s off each side. So I was like, "You want to try this?" Well, like then it'd be like 135 pounds. And he's like, "Nah, I don't want to do that. I got bad knees." So I'm like, "She's right here, like literally 3 feet from us." And he's like, "Nah, I don't want to do it." I'm like, "God damn." That made him look bad, I guess. But then he left, and then she was still there, and she asked me to adjust her chair for her. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." And then I didn't say anything. So then I told him that I helped her adjust her chair, and he's like, "Oh, let's go back in there and see if she's wearing her wedding ring or anything." And he goes up to her and he starts talking to her. And she said something about asking him if he wanted to use her machine because he was getting close to her, I guess. And he was like, she said, "Have a nice workout," or something like that. I don't know. I think I might be able to look her up on Facebook because I saw somebody's name that signed in after us. It could be her. There was this other girl that was like, she came in with these booty shorts with the kind where your ass cheeks kind of come out the bottom a little bit, which is pretty sexy, and she's like really pale. Whenever I see somebody that's really pale, I kind of feel like they're either wealthy, like they're really rich because they don't go outside, maybe, or like they probably have a rich father who would be really pissed off if you asked her out or anything. Like there was a guy working right next to her. I thought maybe it's her dad. Maybe I shouldn't look at her. But then like she moved away from the machine she was on, so I sat on a machine that kind of looked towards where she was, and then she came back to like take all of her handles off she'd been using, kind of like looked a little bit intentional, like she was showing off for me or something, but a little strange. I thought that was weird. And then we tried the sauna for the first time today. Not for like the 10 minutes you're supposed to do, but we went in there and like saw how hot it was. I poured some water on some hot rocks. And that's pretty much it. The thing with the rubber band that first just wore me out, completely killed me the first time. I do that like just as a warm-up now. It's like easy. It's not even really hard. Maybe there's like an advanced way to do that I haven't figured out. Am I sweating? What's on my forehead? Probably gray hair. Yeah, I'm really tired. I really need to make a video about this show, The Traitors. I've been watching this reality show. It's so goddamn good. The UK version, especially. I thought the US version was amazing. Then I watched the second season of the UK version. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. And at the end, they always they fuck up this one guy. I don't want to spoil it for you, but like, he tells this girl. This girl is kind of like in love with this one guy that's a traitor almost, and she trusts him completely. And this other guy, he suspects the traitor because he said something that he told somebody else something he'd said where he didn't. He must have told him that in the traitor room, and he figured it out. And he's like, he goes up to that girl and he says, "I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to pay attention to this. I want you to think about it really carefully." And he tells her at the end, and like she just completely ignores it because she's so in love with this guy. And then you end up losing all the money, and it's so embarrassing. But like, they had like a mother and a son that were secretly on the show. And then I started watching season 1, and they had like a boyfriend and girlfriend on the show that nobody knew about. And then the Traitors put the girlfriend, who has also been like, this other guy doesn't know that she's got a boyfriend in the show. He's been hitting on her like crazy, talking about how he's in love with her and all this shit, wants to marry her. So they put her in this trial, her and these 2 other people. One of them's this gay guy, and then you could see this gay guy is so mad. It's so funny. And he talks about like leaving the show because he wants to just prove he's not a traitor. He's so like emotional about it, and people are just bawling and crying and having these crazy emotional moments. It's such good TV. And then like these 3 people get put into this trial, and then the guy's girlfriend is one of the people. And he stands up and he says, "I've got to tell everyone, she's my girlfriend." He like blows everybody's minds, and like everybody's like, "What the fuck? Fuck this game!" And everybody's like wanting to kill each other, and like the Traitors are sitting there like, "We didn't do anything." Everybody's just losing their minds. Like episode 4, I think is like the best TV show I've ever seen. It's so fucking good. Anyway, if you haven't seen the Traitors, there's also a Canadian version and an Australian version I gotta watch. And season 2 of the US version, which I thought was just halfway over, but they were talking about like, is there going to be a season 3 already or something? So I don't know. Really good show. I don't know why I got completely talking about something else, but anyway, still 300 pounds. Haven't lost any weight. The diet part. Let me talk about the diet part real quick. Still eating some cheeseburgers because I had some left over. Still got a few things that I have carbs in. I'm trying to just completely eliminate carbs. And we did go to Captain D's the other day because I got him to go to Long John Silver's one time, and he likes the fish because like a lot of American foods he doesn't like. Like he doesn't eat pork, and I took him to Captain D's and I got him to eat some shrimp, and he didn't know what it was. I'm like, do they not teach y'all like what animals are in other countries? Apparently it's just America that we care about like what every animal exists. Pretty much we got to learn it. In Kurdistan they just like, we don't have these here. Let's not learn about it. Like they don't care. So I told him that it's kind of like, a bug lives in the ocean. He's like, a bug? You have me eat a sea bug? I'm like, well, it's a shrimp. And it's like, everybody eats shrimp. It's like one of the main delicacies. I'm showing videos of like crawdads where people are ripping the tails off crawdads and sucking the thing out of their abdomens. And he's like, what the hell? And he's like, he said when I told him that it was a bug, he felt the bug go up in his stomach and then go back down or something like that. It was weird. And he gave me his crab. He didn't want to eat crabs because it's also like a bug. And I'm saying it's like a scorpion, but it lives in the water. It has like a fan for a tail. That's lobster. Or I showed him like some crawdads and stuff, and I said, it's just like scorpions. It's like, you eat scorpions? So that's the only time I'd had a soda. I had like a Diet Pepsi when we were there. So it's still not got sugar in it, right? Diet Pepsi, that's like, what do you call it? The sweetener. So I haven't had any sodas the whole time I've been on this diet. It's not even been a month yet. Why do I talk like it's been a long time? But yesterday I had a salad with salmon in it, wild-caught salmon. And I probably shouldn't even ate that. I felt like I'm eating too much because I wasn't even that hungry. But I got all this food in my fridge. It's going to go bad if I don't eat it. Like salads, they go bad pretty quick. And then today I had an orange while I was cooking some macaroni and cheese, and I had some pinto beans and some yams with that. I mean, that's pretty healthy, right? There's nothing bad about that. Yeah, so I can tell if I do my stretching. That's also another thing that's really helping me is like stretching every day. It kind of engages your metabolism, and you can feel it start working because you'll start burping and farting. You can tell like I'm digesting and I'm like using my nutrients because I start stretching and I start burping. That's one way you can kind of monitor your biological metabolisms. Little pro tip from you two right there. So that's it. And I also had some V8 juice in my wine glass, like I had my vampire wine. I might have to have a little bit of that right now, actually. Or something. Maybe I'll just have water. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.